Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James, your host. We are doing the monorail transport system review today. Set 6990 from 1987, a Futuron set. And it's not just any old set, it's of course the monorail, and we'll be putting that together and going over the basic set. And then in our next video, I'm going to do a diorama with a couple sets put together, which I think is going to be incredible. So please subscribe if you haven't, and come on in and let's get going. Well, take a minute and enjoy this monorail set. Really launched the Futuron theme and really broke away from the classic space, which had been all there was for almost 10 years. So this set really, I think, re-energized the space theme. Pretty incredible. You know, one nice thing about the instruction booklet is it has, like, look at this. It has this fold out here where you can, you can see how to put the track together. That is a pretty clever feature. I have some of my notes here. There's like 700 parts, but there's over, like it says here, 160 unique pieces. And I got a lot of my information from my Bible on the space sets, the Lego space book here. And apparently they spent years putting this thing together. The track is unique. The motor was a Swiss motor. The interesting part about this to me a little bit is how they developed this for so long, something you don't really see today, and came out with something really just spectacular. And spectacular because this really was a system of play, and we'll see. So then to make this work, this is like the controller here. So gently spin it, either the arrow that way or toward me. So spin it one way. You keep going, you can do it. Just keep going all the way, spin all the way. Now it's going to go up, and see what happens. It's going to keep coming down. So if you do it that way, it'll stop, which is good. So leave it like that. Let it stop, and watch your hand there. It'll stop now. So now, if you go the other direction, yeah. So don't be still. Move it. Sure no one dies. Okay. So go push it to go. Yeah. Go ahead. Like go the other way. Yeah. Turn it. Come on, turn it. And okay, go back and turn it the other way. And then let's give it a gentle nudge. Leave it there and give it just a gentle nudge that way. There you go. And because the other one's going the other way, it's going to go up there and stop, and it's going to do what? Because it's going, wait a minute, it needs to come this way. And it's going to come down here and hit this and go, wait a minute, it's going to go. Hey, showing the kids the Lego layer and their first just excitement about seeing the set. What a delight. And that's what, that's what really Lego is all about. Of course, I had mom permission for this. And so let's go on and I'll show more details of how the set mechanics work. The transport here in the plant, the Futurons move things around. They have minerals and things, and they come in with their next load, and they go ahead and they move it into position here to be loaded in when the next train comes. As you can see, these trains come pretty darn regularly. We'll stop the train here next time it comes around. Oh, perfect. And our guy will come and get his equipment out, move the old one out of the way. When we just load it, we'll move that forward here. Perfect. Now we'll load that back up to take off to another part of our base. And we'll switch it to go forward and say goodbye. So where is this transport going, you may ask? We will find out, because it's going to be going to our other part of the base here. We'll put a stop here, so when it comes around this time, it'll stop. Okay, let's see if it stops appropriately here. Put this here. Oh, it did. And then we're going to spin up here with our little loader here, and I'll bring the appropriate loading thing in here, and then we'll move it on to here. Then we'll bring it down. Okay. And we'll bring our transport into position here. Okay, and we're ready for it. And there we go. And if they want to load another one, they can bring it up and load another one up there, and then they can just move this to get it going again here. So it's easy to see now with all these riches of the Futurons why the Blackrons, the bad guys, quickly come onto the scene to give a little foil to this. One of the key features to make this whole thing are these switches, very ingenious switches. And so when you come into one of these bases here, you have these, I guess I'm calling them the switches, and the arrows, cause the train either to bounce off and go to the direction of the arrow or go through, because it changes the orientation of the motor underneath it here, which we saw earlier. All part of the magic of the set. We'll see how the motor works now. I mentioned the motor and the switches. So these motors are obviously no longer made, but they're run on just a regular 9-volt battery. And there's some other sets along this era that had this battery too. So it's when you buy this, you have to make sure the electrical tests, and not all these electrical ones still work. But these must be pretty hardy end motors, as I'm sure they kept falling off tracks for over the years. And this one's working in pretty good shape. And you can watch it spin and hitting these little points. And when they go back and forth, it goes one direction or the other. And that is the magic, because the switches we saw earlier move those points one direction or the other. And it goes on the kind of the rack and pinion here of the track. Again, very unique track. I'll hit the button here and see what happens. Up, and it runs. See, you get the idea. And we'll point to the right, and there goes a train. Up and around. And so, depending on how many of those switches you have, you can really make a pretty sophisticated train. So let's look at the box. These boxes were, again, works of art, but this is huge. It's hard to find a really pristine box. I fortunately have one, which of course, I love boxes. And the Futuron guys love being in this box too. So you open it up, it has the playability pictures and inside, and it has, you gotta be careful here, taking the lid off. Okay, set that down, and it has the plastic trays. And you're typically not going to find the plastic trays, but if you find one, good for you. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, well, let's spend some time, and end here. We'll go through quickly, as I could, the build. Because this build comes together, it's a pretty fun build, really. It's pretty varied. I love these translucent blue parts you start putting on, and you really feel like you're creating a train here. The chassis for these train parts is unique. The wheel part's unique. And so it's because it's base transport things. You're making a lot of these little transport things like I'm making now. And we're going to put this little hovercraft in there. Okay, get that in there. Hook the motor up, so the motor goes on the. So the motor goes in between the two trains. So because when the train hits those switches, it goes one direction, then the other direction. So it's actually pointing two different directions here. And we'll kind of build another container to put in here. Well, that one actually the battery. Sorry about that. The battery in there. This is ready to go. Now the base is typical, even going back to the earliest bases of the space theme. It has all these supports that come up, and these space themes are really airy, which I like. They really have a nice visual lightness to them, but complexity. So it's pretty great. This is, of course, the upper base I'm making now. And this has one of those switches built into it. Now doing the bottom base here, so it's a little, It's I think that's a 32 by 32 gray piece there we're putting together, and there are quite a few sets built around this era here, whether it's the M-Trons or the Blacktons that use similar kind of building technique here. So it's, as you start building some of these sets, you get kind of excited and used to seeing the same ones again. And there we are with the those blue half dome pieces. Things open and close there, so it swings around, kind of makes it ready for the train. And this is our little transporter. It will move the cargo things back and forth between the bases. Gotta watch out for those Blacktrons though. Thank you for watching Vintage Bricks. Stay tuned. Next time I want to add a couple of these sets together and get something hopefully a little bit more creative track-wise, and then add some other Futuron sets in. So please subscribe and join me if you want to see that. And if you have the set, make a comment and tell me if it's still running after all these years. And we'll see you again here on Vintage Bricks.